These are the high-priced goods of expensive VIPs.
Having been a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model has elevated my career.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities with insured body parts.
And suddenly, like this, a pen and a piece of paper went.
Really?
For this list, we're counting down the most remarkable stories of iconic celebs putting a price tag on their natural or enhanced moneymakers.
No! To the right! To the right!
Number 10. Dolly Parton, her breasts.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
With all due respect to the talent and musical legacy of this country legend, it's not her clothes or hair that people gawk at when she takes the stage. It's those gigantic breasts.
I hear you calling, I hear you calling. I'll never be lost as long as I know there's a place like that where I can go.
Those massive, spectacular mammaries received the appropriate protection when Dolly Parton had those puppies insured for $600,000. Well, now that we think about it, perhaps she got a raw deal, because that's most certainly $1 million pair. Then again, Dolly's from the old school, and who can blame her for taking what she could get?
Well, I always say I'd have probably been 6 feet tall if I hadn't got so bunched up at the top.
Number 9. Daniel Craig, his body.
I was branded an idiot by everyone who knew.
They knew you well.
Once a homeless actor and now an icon, Daniel Craig likely wasn't thinking about insuring body parts in the early 90s.
Why don't you stop drinking and eat something? I mean, there's enough food here to feed Bangladesh.
But as the 2000s commenced, Daniel Craig quickly became the cat's pajamas of the British film scene, which made him the most obvious choice to step into the shoes of 007. By the time his second Bond outing came around, Craig essentially said, if you like it, then you better put $9 million on it, as his own body was insured for $9.5 million.
I answered your questions. I told you what you wanted to know about quantum.
Yes, you did.
Even today, nobody knows what quantum of solace actually means. But what we do know is that Mr. Craig earned that money for sacrificing his body.
Because no matter what you do, I'm not going to give you the password, which means your clients are going to hunt you down and cut you into little pieces of meat while you're still breathing. Because if you kill me, there'll be nowhere else to hide.
Number 8. Madonna, her breasts.
Like a virgin, when your heart beats next to mine.
Okay, now we're back to basics, or more specifically, back to the boobs. Not quite as blessed or perhaps enhanced as Dolly Parton, the Material Girl has long relied on her natural assets to sustain her sexualized public persona. So it only made sense to put a $2 million price tag on Vogue 1 and Vogue 2, especially considering that Madonna doesn't necessarily sit on a stool and sing.
Every little thing that you say or do, I know, up on you.
This woman gets around on stage. And when you're both artistically and physically active, you gotta make sure you have the appropriate protection for your girls.
Just like a breath, your voice can take me there. Just like news to me, you are a mystery.
Number 7. Bruce Springsteen, his voice.
You can't start a fire. Worried about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire.
For decades upon decades, this blue-collar performer has been digging deep for that poignant note. So much so that he decided to insure his strained vocal cords for $6 million.
Born in the USA. I was born in the USA.
We get it, because even our vocal cords hurt after watching a 6-minute rendition of Thunder Road.
It's a chance for losers. We're pulling out of here to win.
Then again, even if Bruce were physically unable to sing, he'd probably still find a way to mime the hell out of his classics and somehow earn a Grammy in the process. That's the Springsteen way. Number 6. America Ferrera, her smile.
You want in on that meeting?
Me? Wow. Yes, yeah, that's amazing.
Here's one ugly Betty with a damn glorious smile. A $10 million smile to be exact. On her hit series, America Ferrera captivated viewers with her fashionista occupation and profound lack of personal style. But it was that lovable grin that made her such a lovable nerd.
Who put the bunny in the toilet? This is not funny! Who thinks this is funny?
As a testament to its beauty and perhaps its branding potential, Aquafresh signed on the dotted line for a multi-million-dollar policy that protected the toothy grin.
But when you're drunk, you don't make the best
No,
choice.
you don't.
Number 5. Tom Jones. His chest hair.
My Delilah. Why, Delilah?
Nothing screams masculinity like having your chest hair insured.
You just leave it all up to me.
Some men pound their chest while others puff it out. But the iconic Welshman Tom Jones felt it was not unusual to insure his ruggedly all-natural chest sweater.
It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone.
How does one actually do that? We have no idea, but all that matters is Tom Jones' dedication to his sex symbol status. He owns his chest hair like nobody else, cause there are simply not many people that show such concern for the upper body scragglies quite like this man.
Sex bomb, you're my sex bomb. You can give it to me when I need to come along. Sex bomb, you're my sex bomb.
Number 4. Julia Roberts. Her smile.
You come to the right place.
I guess I did.
In the prime of her career, this American sweetheart inadvertently made women jealous due to her mesmerizing smile.
So, did you know that? Oh, thank you.
So just imagine the reaction when she insured her teeth for $30 million, which leads us to believe that someone just threw out the number one day over lunch.
What do you do?
Everything. But I don't kiss on the mouth.
But really, can you imagine Julia with a different set of chompers? The teeth are a part of the package, and Julia most definitely made a wise career move when she insured that radiant expression.
Is that the end of it?
Number 3. David Beckham. His legs.
Oh, that must get so old.
Just like the beauty of Julia Roberts irritates women, the overall awesomeness of this man bothers the average man to some degree. It's called the Tom Brady effect. But it's not like David Beckham's some runway model in constant danger of falling off the stage. He's a reputable former footballer who relied on his physical agility to bring home the bacon.
It's in the back of the net!
So back in 2006, Golden Balls handled his business by insuring those legs for a couple $100 million. This gave him protection in the sporting world and for ad campaigns. He's a handsome devil with the legs of a Greek god.
Legless is something that I'm never.
Number 2. Jennifer Lopez. Her booty. When the name J-Lo comes to mind, we can't blame any of you for immediately thinking of that royal rump. After all, it's not like Jennifer Lopez shies away from the roundness of her booty, as it's been part of her act dating back to her gig as a fly girl on In Living Color. Just as the sun rises and sets, we can always expect that a booty like J-Lo's will undoubtedly receive the appropriate care from the universe. In this case, that care came with a price tag of $27 million.
Say it over and over. Oh my gosh, oh my God, oh my my.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. Mariah Carey. Her legs. If you're a full-blown modern diva, it's only natural to have at least one body part insured. Just ask Mariah Carey, a woman with the voice, the body, and the status to say, hey, these are $1 billion legs. Perhaps you are familiar with that massive statuette outside New York City's Radio City Music Hall?
My legs couldn't get any longer. I decided to take it all the way up.
Well, that came after Mariah was tapped as the face, or legs, of Gillette's Legs of a Goddess campaign. Only someone like this icon has the clout to trump all other celebs with insured body parts.
Cause I didn't know you, cause I didn't know me, but I thought I knew everything. I never fell.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite celebrity with an insured body part?
Wow, that girl's fit. Means gorgeous.
For more mind-blowing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Like you said, you do what I do for too long, and there won't be any soul left to salvage.